please, the executive director of the March on Washington, the man who organized this whole thing, Mr. Bayard Rustin.
You know, I find it funny how we always try to talk about how people try to write black people out of American culture. But I notice we never tend to mention how LGBTQ people of color tend to get written out of our history a lot. Up until today, I never knew that a black gay activist almost single-handedly planned the March on Washington. Did you know that? I know what you're probably thinking. Martin Luther King was a face, and of course he was. But the person who actually did all the work and pretty much planned the whole damn thing out by himself was a black gay activist named Bayard Rustin. You know, and I find that actually crazy because when we talk about the March on Washington, you initially go to Martin Luther King and you initially think, well, he must have been a person that planned it. And because they don't actually teach this in school, if you don't actually go and do your own research, you will never know that a black gay activist almost single-handedly planned one of the most monumental events in black history. And as much as it actually sucks, I can kind of understand why the black community actually never mentioned it. Because the fact is this, acknowledging that fact means that you would actually have to let go of some of that unprovoked homophobia that you feel for the LGBTQ community. That also means that the black community as a whole will have to finally let go of this narrative that we don't make positive contributions to the culture. And I mean, I can't speak for anybody else, but black culture will really make LGBTQ people of color feel like we've made no positive contributions to this culture. And if you grow up as an LGBTQ young person, that will really have an effect on your mental. So I do think it's very important that young LGBTQ people of color know these facts and know that their community has made positive contributions to their culture. I'm just saying this thing of the black LGBTQ community standing on the front lines and not getting no credit, that's dead. We not doing that no more. We telling real history.